Yeah.
And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you are watching us. How are you all doing? We are here again with the 3 months professionals. We are back again to share with you some information regarding our business. How are you all doing? Happy Friday. How are you coping with the rush of Christmas and the holidays and the gathering and the preparing? I hope you will maintain your peace in the midst of all this, because the reason is all about God, and God has given us his peace. So my message to you is, with all what's going on, what matters is your faith. So I hope you would focus on what is more important. What is the best thing to do during this season for you and your family as well? So today we are going to discuss briefly about our business, about motherhood, about family, about work. This is who we are and this is what we do. So the reason we come here and chat with you guys is that we bring our authentic self so that you will have a knowledge of who we are and what we do and our business as well. So we are all digital business owners, we are all professionals, and we come and share with you what we have to see for you if this is a good business model for you as well, if it's a good fit for your family, for you to check. So before we start, if you have any questions, as we always say, give us some love, ask us questions, do whatever. We will be happy to answer your questions. It's an open evening. So put it in the chat and we will attempt to answer your questions. Now, so today we are going to speak a little bit about mindset and a little bit about what it means to be a digital business owner and working moms and our professions and our families and everything with it, because we do everything together. We are not a single people who own digital business. We are moms. We have a lot in our plates, and we thank God. We thank God for what he has given us and what about to see and what is coming for the coming year as well. So, Lillian, I'm going to start with you. How are you today? And both of you, by the way, first, Tolu, both of you. How are you guys?
We are very well. I think I'm well. Tolu is fine. Tolu, you're on mute.
Oh dear. Classic news. Yeah. I'm good, thank you. So nice, Lillian. Nice to see you all again. Yes.
Lovely to see you all. Lovely to see you both. Lovely.
Thank you. It's always lovely to have you guys, because it's very different. More than business owners, we became sisters as well. And we are all Christians and we have the same faith. We have families. We are connected in so many ways. That's why we continue to do this as well. So Lillian, how was your week, my sister?
My week was blessed. We thank God. We've seen it through to the end now. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Well, many people were asking me if I had thought about Christmas, if I started Christmas shopping. I'm afraid I'm not among the popular people, because I think I'm going to leave it to the last minute, to be honest. I've been very busy with work. But saying that, I think I'm doing well, better than I did last year. Last year, I waited till the very last minute. But this year, I think my husband has to step up a bit. He's bought the Christmas tree. He's decorated the trees with the children this evening. So we're getting there.
Oh, that is beautiful. Our Christmas tree is not on yet. It's not up yet. No, not yet, because we were waiting for my son to come back, and he said, like, no problem, we will do it in the weekend. And then everyone is like up and down. So we are hoping to put it up tomorrow.
Right.
But I can tell you, there was years that Christmas tree was done a few days before, because they have grown up too much to it.
That's the crime. That's the crime.
That's not a crime. We don't
Lulu,
mind.
did you set your Christmas tree up on Monday in November?
Yeah,
end of November. Are you among them?
If the Christmas tree is up like the day before?
You know, to be honest with you, Christmas tree, Christmas decoration in my house, I'm not involved. Honestly. It's usually, I live with men. They bring it
Wow.
out, they sort it out, they do everything, and I just say thank you. So they've last weekend, yeah, I had to go for a friend's event in London. By the time I came back, it was all sorted, even despite the fact that it was raining and all of that. So, but we
Oh,
tend to be
brilliant.
like first week in December, somehow the tree has to be out. So yes, it's out. It's out there.
Oh,
Wow.
look,
Like,
the tree is out. Listen, the tree and the decorations are out, but they're waiting for people. So there are 4 men in my household, so they want to do it. I would let them do it. So I will feed them and
yes,
do all kinds of refreshments and stuff.
exactly. That's all you need to do. Feed them. Yeah. So
Feed them.
my week
Absolutely.
has been my week. Well, it's gone so quick as well, but it's been a very busy one.
Mm,
And even up till the last minute, I was still tidying up, doing some few things because yeah, run up to Christmas, we have to do quite a few things. People are trying to get things done at the last minute
mm,
and then get ready for the new year. So yeah, but the highlight of my week was I attended, there's so many towards around this time, they do have different events that you have to you can attend. And this one was more about dealing with loneliness during this period. And we had two ladies that actually came to share their perspective, their own stories about loneliness.
mm,
And they were talking from a place of there are people that live with some sort of disability. And so it was quite it's a lunchtime event where you can choose to attend or not. But I love listening to things like that because it's good to hear how people manage and keep up during this period because it's not just about the festivities. For people like us that we're Christians, we embrace the full meaning of
mm,
Christmas. So it's not about just eating and all of that. We understand what it's about. But
mm,
hearing from these ladies was quite it was quite touching and moving because one of them, they've had issues with family and all of that. And eventually, well, what she's decided this period now, last year was, I think they do have family, when family comes together, it's not all families that, have that good dynamics going on. I think in our own family, the dynamics wasn't that great. So for our own personal, she said when they have this gathering, after they argue, they do all of that. And after in the new year, she's taking time out to recover from all of this. And that really
oh,
struck me. And she said, this year, for our own peace, for our own sanity, they actually discussed about it that they are not meeting up for Christmas. They will meet up in the new year and she can go on and do whatever she want to do, that she's traveling to the Caribbean and doing some sort of volunteering and all of that. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you know you it's lovely that we gather, we have our family around us,
mm,
we're blessed with our children, we can put up the trees, we can do all of these things. But some people are out there who,
mm,
whether as a result of personal family circumstances as well, they don't get to celebrate, they don't get to have people around them. And it just brought that gratitude thing back to me that
mm.
yeah, I'm grateful for what I have, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my business, I'm grateful for my business partners, I'm grateful for you, I'm grateful for our viewers, just being able to enjoy these little things that we take for granted. I'm
Yeah.
grateful for it all. So that's my highlights of the week. Yeah. So yes.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I like that. I like that. You're absolutely nailed it because the thing is, we always think that what we have, we take it for granted.
Mm,
That is a
mm.
problem because if we don't wake up to the reality that we are grateful for every single thing, the small things that we are grateful, and that's where we have the addition of everything else as well. Now, I want to say to you, what has to do our mindset, especially like during Christmas time and New Year, people spend a lot of money. And we know that there is a lot of families who get under too much pressure.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel and how do you see around this time to have the plan B that we have? Comparing to our businesses. So, for example, for me, it just brings me so much hope it's the peace of mind that I have, thinking that yes, there is an extra income on the side that has been built for the last 2 years. So it gives me like the sense of confidence, and it's the sense of peace that I was saying before, because I think the whole thing comes up when people don't have but they want to spend what they don't have, right? So how do you see that together with our business, the time, the season that we are in now?
So, well, this season that we are in right now, of course, as you've said, is a very expensive one. And I think that one of the things about a growth mindset is also planning ahead. If you are someone that thinks, you know, plans ahead, you would probably have anticipated a time like now. And maybe before now, you would have taken advantage of, you would have taken advantage of trying to set up something for yourself earlier or prepare ahead for this time. But of course, we all know that this period, people are finding it even difficult to even sort themselves out, irrespective of the Christmas break. And now they
Mm,
are here, they are struggling.
mm,
They
mm.
want to have a good time, but they can't afford to. They want to, um, kind of like do nice things, but they just can't afford to.
Mm.
And this is where we need to really take a step back and think, what do we want to do differently from now on henceforth, so that we are not in a situation, or you're not in a situation like this time next year.
Mm.
And is we are relating it to Christmas, but it's not just limited to the Christmas season. It is related to every other thing else in life. We are
Mm.
sat here today, we are feeling a lot more comfortable because we took a decision a couple of
Back.
years or months ago, as the case might be. And it's made the whole season much fun. We are here, we are laughing. And if you look at what my sister Tolu said, there are some people that are not finding it
Mm.
fun. There are some people
Mm.
that are sad. There are some people that just can't make it meaning out of it because they can't just afford it, apart from the other aspects of maybe family disagreements, or perhaps they don't even have a family. But we all know that most time, or for majority of people, finances is what the game changer is for them. And also, if the person that is also lonely, for example, was a part of a business community, they probably wouldn't be lonely,
Mm.
because there
Yeah.
are so many people they could connect with.
Yeah.
So, and that's the beauty of the business that we are running. It's more than just a business. It is more than just a business. But we need to move away from the mindset of I don't need a plan B, to think I actually didn't need something, irrespective of how great my job is, because you don't know what will happen in life. You don't know what life will throw at you. So that's the perspective of a growth mindset. Someone that is ready to grow would always be thinking of opportunities to learn. So I think my question back to our viewers, for those that will watch the replay right now, I don't know where you are at now, but whatever it is, what are you going to be doing differently this period to make sure that your life is a lot better next time, next period,
Mm.
if you understand what I mean. So I'm just going to stop there so that others can share their views. Thank you.
think on the back of what you've said, Lillian, mindset is key in when we're talking about growth, like you said. You can't say you're going to grow and not have a change of your mindset. So if you're someone who's always been comfortable just living on one paycheck and you feel that's okay for you, well, nothing will shift, nothing will move around you. People are telling you there are opportunities out here that, can propel you to the next level. You won't really be interested because
Mhm.
your mind is set on what you have. You are comfortable where you are. But if you're planning on growing in whatever area of your life, you have to step out of that comfort zone and do something different. So, and I guess the angle I'm saying it from is, um, if you're probably in the job that you are, you're thinking of, they're talking about, oh yeah, there's some opportunities coming up soon, and you know that I can do this role. They're not going to force you. Nobody's going to force you to, you know, take on the role, put in your application. Yes, you might have people that will encourage you and say, oh yes, that will recommend you and all of that. But at the end of the day, you have to think within yourself. You have to make up your mind. Actually, even if I don't get it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the application forward. And, if I don't get it, I've learned something. And if I get it, I'm happy with it. And so the same thing applies to our business model here. So we're not here to force anybody to join us. I keep saying that because, when you're having a conversation with people, it just feels like, we see you all the time, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you see me all the time because this is my business. This is our business. This is our platform. And we are shaping our platform the way we want. It's not, while we are doing all of that, we're getting more comfortable. I was saying to Lillian the other day, when we first had our go live together, it's amazing. It's amazing. Just watching the growth and being comfortable, coming out of our skin. We're here, we are bringing this opportunity to you, life-changing opportunities. We've seen and we are seeing people who are making life-changing, they're earning life-changing figures daily. And that's why we are inviting, come and see what we are talking about. We have a private Facebook page where anybody that joins our community, you're part of that group. And you can ask questions, you can meet people. Well, we are doing that tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. We, the London crew, we are meeting up in London tomorrow. I'm always excited because when you are in the midst of people that are actually doing well, it gives you that oomph that I have to do better. Even if you're how will I put it? You are at a low at the moment. When you hear people speak, when you see them, when you touch them, you hug them, you know that for them to achieve this thing, I can do it. And it's the same system that they are using to achieve it. That's the same thing we are using. And whoever joins us, that's the same platform that you will be using as well. So it's a system that's been proven, that works. We are not reinventing the wheel because we have the system that's already working. All you need to do, whoever resonates with you here, we have our business pages here, our websites rather. Register with your email and we'll send you the link to our complimentary webinar. Have a look, check it out, do something different, get out of that mindset of, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Absolutely not. We need to set ourselves better for 2025, particularly as this year is going to an end now, whether you've achieved some goals, if you want to do something different, you want more money in that, pot that you are trying to build. This is a passive income kind of that you can, plug into that even has the prospect of becoming, taking over your work. And that's what we are working towards. At some point, we're hoping to retire, and be in a very comfortable place with our businesses. And that's why we're learning, we're growing, and we've just got the good mindset. So yeah, come and join us if this is something for you. I'll leave it there.
Absolutely.
I can keep talking forever.
I know. But I love it. It's really good. So, sometimes what happens is I had a couple of go lives this week. And then the questions that we were getting is, how do we trust you? And it just kind of made me to think, the first thing is we're putting our names, our faces there. A lot of people from my country has been gone through a lot of business models because we are desperate to help our own people, right? And they have never seen anything officially, but somehow they have dipped into their hands in there without knowing, and they've been ripped off. So you know who you are if you watch this, because it's in my page as well. It's easy to check who Tolu is, it's easy to check who I am and who Lilian is, because we are open and we are legitimate. What we tell you is what we do. If you say like, yeah, how do I trust you guys, it's your choice. But at the same time, create a new email. You can send your email and then see if you like it. If you don't like what we do, you can delete your email perhaps, or unsubscribe, as easy as that. So it's not about the trust issue. I think it's the mindset issue, because I'm so grateful to God that I haven't left it there when we were very skeptical in the beginning. We said with my husband, no, how do we know these people? We don't know. How? Then I'm glad that we didn't left it there, in case it's a scam, in case it's this, in case it's that. What if it is not? And I thank God that we have taken the action and that we are here. And that I met with you two lovely people in person as well. Lilian, you froze. Are you still there? So
She's
yeah,
frozen. Yeah.
she's froze. It's okay. So it's a matter of check it out. It's check it out, because you would not know who Tolu is if you don't go to Tolu's page and check it out and see what she's saying. If it resonates with you, then you would know who Tolu is. But if you are skeptical and you don't want to touch anything, you would never touch anything. So nothing comes to you unless you take action. And it's not difficult to know the authentic things, right? It's not very difficult, because you can see it and you know it. And it's not that difficult to spend like a few minutes. I don't have time for 90 minutes webinar. Then this business is not for you, because you have time to browse the whole day in the internet. We know that. We do that as well sometimes. So guys, come and check it. We are going to finish now. That's the allocated time we had. But we invite you to come and check our websites, our webinars, the 90-minute we give, and then we will lead you as well to the next step if you are interested. But what we advise you is have a look at our business model. If our business model is a good fit for you, then we will tell you what the next step is. Because in the business model, every single thing that you have a question is explained. The same way, I will say the same way, because I have so many people this week asking me why they pay 149, the same way that we don't know you, you don't know us. So it's a bridge and it's a sieve. If they are scammers, it sieves, the system sieves everyone, because it's a secure system. As simple as that. Come in, check it. If it's not for you, you get your refunds the same day. There is no problem with that, but you will benefit from knowing what it is at least. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, ladies. Have a nice weekend and God bless you. I hope you have a great meeting tomorrow as well.
Shame we won't see you tomorrow, tonight. But
I know Mama Senite has been very busy at home, you know. I have a lot of commitments going on.
It's okay. The next one.
Yes, I
All right.
will. I will definitely. Yeah, I will. God bless
Thank
you
you
guys.
very
Have
much.
a nice
Bye.
weekend.
joining us,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.